Thank you for joining us this noon hour. Right now, the family of the man shot and killed by a Minnesota State Trooper on I-94 yesterday is viewing the police body camera footage of the incident. They are also set to meet outside the governor's mansion to speak to the public. Minute by minute, we are learning more about what led up to the shooting and the death of Ricky Cobb II. According to the State Patrol, a trooper pulled Cobb over for driving without taillights on I-94 near Lowry Avenue around 2 a.m. Officials say when the trooper tried to detain Cobbs for a felony warrant, he refused to get out of the car and started to drive off. That's when they say a trooper fired their weapon, killing Cobb. We're told 3 State Patrol officers are currently on leave and have not yet been identified. The agency has also now requested that the BCA take over this investigation. Officials say that both body cams and squad camera footage will be released to the public once the family has a chance to view it. And it is official, recreational marijuana is now legal here in Minnesota as one of 77 new laws that took effect at midnight. Minnesota joins 22 other states in legalizing the drug after decades of failed attempts. The new law bans smoking cannabis inside public buildings and inside cars, but it is up to local cities to decide what happens outside. Lakeville is considering a ban on smoking tobacco and cannabis in city parks, city-owned property, and public sidewalks. The city council will vote on that next Monday.
I think it's going to be one of these situations where cities are building the airplane while we're in the air. I think there's just a lot of unknown, and so it's going to be a lot of trial error and seeing what works.
Keep in mind, the new cannabis law does allow smoking on private property no matter where you live. Well, the Red Lake Nation is on track to be the first in Minnesota to open a recreational marijuana dispensary starting today. White Earth Nation is expected to start selling it in the first half of August. Non-tribal businesses in the state will have to wait and apply for dispensary licenses next year. Our Jennifer Hoff takes us to Red Lake Nation tonight to see how the business went on day one. She'll have that story coming up for you at 10 o'clock. As for some of the other dozens of laws that are now in effect, detached catalytic converters will be illegal. It's a move that's meant to crack down on the thefts and sales of those devices. Another new law aims to better protect warehouse workers from harmful productivity quotas. And the so-called Utah stop becomes legal for Minnesota cyclists. It lets bike riders roll through stop signs as long as it's safe and a vehicle or person is not crossing first. We have a full list of what's changing in the state. You can text the word laws to 763-797-7215 and we'll text you back a link. All right, let's turn our attention to the weather now. It is August 1st, and there is plenty of summer heat yet to come. Jamie's in the backyard to tell us when it's going to crank up. That humidity, too, right?
Yes, and it's already starting. Today, we're seeing temperatures already in the 80s right now. The dew points, you're going to start to feel that humidity climbing as well over the next couple of days. It should peak right around the middle of the week. Right now, there's a look at the temperatures across the region. So finding some cooler temperatures around Bemidji, Grand Rapids, and Brainerd, where we have some showers and thunderstorms right now. But most everyone else going to find yourselves climbing into those low 80s soon enough. And the dew points already mid and upper 60s as well as some 70s on the map. So that humidity is just moving west to east. So it's a matter of time before all of us feel it. There is going to be at least a slight risk that we have with the or I should say marginal risk and a slight risk for the severe weather. And again, looking primarily across the North Country for that. Chance of thunderstorms reaching the metro area or areas south of there today. Not as likely, but when you take a look at places like up into places like Cass County as well as Crow Wing and Aiken County. We do have those showers and thunderstorms coming down right now. Much of this energy, though, is going to continue to move to the east. Storms actually trekking south. Won't be able to withstand it. They're going to be rolling into a little more stable environment. So you're going to see those thunderstorms kind of fizzle out as they try to drop to the southeast, but more energy coming in from the west, even into the later evening hours. And like I said, just about everybody ends up in the 80s for today. There will be some rain-cooled air to enjoy, but otherwise the heat and humidity continue to build. We do have a chance of more thunderstorms there on Wednesday, and then we'll be watching for what could be a cooler but wet weekend coming up in the 7-day forecast.
Well, we know you've got your eyes on it.
Oh,
Thanks,
yeah.
Jamie. Appreciate it. That's going to do it for now. Lots of news updates today, though. We'll fill you back in on what's happening in about 30 minutes.